G'day Spurs fans, Paul Hotspur here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I'm going to freshen my car up a bit, maybe have a shower, because I just watched the interview between Daniel Levy and Vinnie, and I don't know who it was between. It was a faceless interviewer, no questions asked, and it's very slickly put together. You know, they did that zoom in and out for no reason, just because they think everyone's a moron and they need to be occupied with silly editing tricks. But right from the get-go, when Daniel Levy makes this sound, it's like a
Right.
It's just, you don't do that. When you say something, you don't go, yeah, I'm right, I'm funny, I'm right, The nearest I can remember to someone else doing that is Pierce Brosnan in the film Taffin.
Anyway, to finish the story, this fella says, what would you be wanting with the three of them? And my friend says, ask your wife.
But he was trying to be a dick under that circumstance, because he was trying to make this person on the council be a bit paranoid about Pierce Brosnan maybe putting one on his wife. So he told a joke and went, So I don't want to see that anymore. I hated the whole thing, man. I hated the whole thing. I didn't realise that the only reason we didn't win the Premier League and Champions League for some reason last year was because of Ange Postecoglou. That's right. It wasn't Daniel's decision. No. It wasn't his decision at all. Completely out of his hands. He's only like one of the biggest shareholders in the company and chairman or whatever he is these days. It wasn't his decision. No. Doesn't take responsibility for that. But Ange is always welcome. And then we got on to Vinnie. Look, I don't know Vinnie from a bar of soap. I don't care that he's been at Arsenal. All I care about is he's another bloody suit. He may have done some good things at the club already. I don't know. Word on the street is that some of the touches in the parade are down to him. But hey, we didn't need a multi-million pound earner back in 1961 to drive a bus up the fucking high street, did we, with a rosette on the front? So hey, well done. You've earned your money there. And it just went, oh God, where's my spray? I need more spray. Need more black ice in here. Ugh. God, that's strong stuff, man. It was just a load of horrible corporate. It was just slimy, slick. Like when Vinny's talking about appointing a new manager. Oh, I don't reckon this has got to be bullshit. Apparently, we had a short list of about 30 people. What, was I on it? Maybe I was one of the people just got a red line through it straight away. And they had a 10-point criteria for picking a manager. It's just, I want to stick my head down a waste disposal unit when I hear shit like we had a 10-point criteria, and it was clear that Thomas Frank was the clear number one. Oh, why'd you consider 29 other people? Every fucker knew it was going to be Thomas Frank. Everyone knew. You didn't need a 30-point plan. Oh no, 30 candidate list and a 10-point plan. What's on this list? What's the 10 criteria? That's what I want to know. Don't just give me some PowerPoint bullshit, Vinny. I want you to publish the criteria, because I reckon it's like win games of football. I know, that's about it, isn't it? And then we went on to Daniel Levy went a little bit Gene Kranz for a second. I think Daniel Levy fails to recognise that he's running a football club. He's not running NASA. He's not sending people up in a tin can where lives depend on every little decision. Then yeah, I get it. Gene Kranz is right. Failure is not an option. But failure is very much part of sport. Most sporting people fail way more than they succeed. The late, great Jimmy Greaves, when he's talking about his goals, he always said, I missed far more than I scored, i.e. he failed more than he succeeded. It's the same in every competitive endeavour. You're going to fail more than you win. either by, not necessarily by results, but by things you try, because you're always trying to push yourself. You're trying to do that old Lem-Vygotsky zone of proximal development, stretch yourself, and that's where you need a good manager. Actually, there's 2 points on my plan: a good scaffolder. So when you go into your unknown, the region where you're a bit uncomfortable and you're trying to learn, it's important to have support around you, because you will fail from time to time, but only by doing that will you eventually succeed. And but this is the new mantra now at Tottenham, is it? Look, I suppose, oh God, I even hate saying this. It is good to hear him say, Levy say, that he wants to win the Premier League and he wants to win the Champions League. But, you know, I want breakfast with Margot Robbie. That ain't going to fucking happen unless I do something about it. I mean, me sitting here in my Toyota Camry Hybrid ain't going to further that. I can say that all I want. It ain't going to do it, though, is it? So, Mr. Levy, if you want to win the Premier League and you want to win the Champions League, we need better players, don't we? We need something. And then Vinnie comes out with that old mantra. What was it? I forgot what it was now. My head is just it's giving me PTSD, going back to my corporate days. You know, I just want to enjoy bloody football. I don't want any of these wankers, but I do a YouTube channel, so it behooves me to be relevant and watch the twats now and then. Oh, when they were talking about how much they got on and liked each other, who talks about friends like that? It's crazy. Like my friends, I just say, oh yeah, they're cool. I don't have to say, oh well, we have complementary strengths. We don't always agree with each other, but that's good because we challenge each other. Oh, fuck off. Corporate bollocks. It's the way of football, though, isn't it? And this is the thing, though. If we eventually get bought by someone, it's just going to be another bunch of that lot, isn't it? Another bunch of that lot talking bollocks, wearing suits, doing zooms in and outs to keep you captivated. I've got zero really interest in what they say, apart from doing a YouTube channel. Look, if Thomas Frank comes out and says, we want to win the league, we want to win the Premier League, my ears will prick up. Whether it's a pie in the sky thing or not, at least he's a football person saying it, and I trust that if he's saying that, just like Ange said, when he said he always wins in his second year, he will be doing everything he bloody well can to do it. But a suit? Oh, that was it. That's what Vinnie came out with. It took a while for the shite to circle all the way around the inside of my skull and back to my mouth. We've got world-class training facilities and world-class ground. We just need to kick on to another level. It's just, When's the football starting? Is the football starting soon? That's what I want. It's just horrible. Oh, yeah. And Levy says, even though it wasn't his decision. I mean, what's he doing there? Why are you earning like 15 million quid a year if you don't make any decisions, Levy? Why don't you piss off? It was an emotional decision. There he goes, mimicking like he's trying to be a human being of some sort instead of some out-of-touch billionaire that really just cares about money and material goods than people. And anyway, we'll see what happens. I just want the football to start. I want Thomas Frank in there. Well, he is in there. I want to see who we're buying. We've bought Tell so far. I'm happy with that. See what younger players come back from loan. See what an impact they can make on the squad. But if he wants to win the Premier League, mate, if you want to win the Premier League, 300 million might do it. Might get 2.5 good players for that, 3, and then we might start doing something. But while you're just sitting there in your shiny nylon suit, because that's what it looked like to me, I'm not interested, mate. I'm not interested. So it's nice to hear from you, Daniel Coys, but I prefer it when you keep your gob shut and we just let the football do the talking. And that's what I want to see the mighty Lily Whites do this year. They're a good bunch of people, human beings, and I reckon Thomas Frank can just tighten it all up and get us going again. It'll have nothing to do with that slaphead and the new guy who it looks like Langer might be staying because Vinnie talked about Langer. Don't know what he does. Don't know what any of them do. I don't give a shit. Anyway, till next time, folks. Peace and love, man. And come on, you Spurs.